Morning, everyone. This is Bryce. I've had a couple hiccups trying to make this video. Um, yeah. Okay, this is better. I had a couple hiccups trying to make this video while I'm driving, and it just wasn't working very well. So I'm going to make this short and quick and concise, as understandable as possible. This is me sharing myself again. Um, so here it goes. This is an issue that I have been repressing for a very long time around myself. And what comes up around this area of life for me is a lot of shame and regret. And I've even been to a couple seminars on this project, and I've not had I have not had a breakthrough in this area. So I don't know what to do, but I got to get this out. So here it goes. I have had a lot of shame and regret in the area of money. When it comes to the subject matter of money, um, I feel ashamed. I feel guilty. I have a lot of regret and self resentment towards myself because of the fact that presently, at the moment, I have had a hard time paying my bills. The savings that I had built up when I was with Publix for the first 20 years is completely gone. And what I have regret around is that I could have made better decisions with money. I don't know what happened to it. Um, I don't really feel like going into it. I don't feel like justifying it. Um, I actually just don't remember. Um, there were a couple major decisions that I made that didn't work out. Um, I wish I would have been smarter around it. Instead of me struggling paying rent to rent, I wish I would have bought myself a house. So a friend of mine did that when she retired from Publix. And so she told me that she would never have to worry about not having a place to live ever again because she would have something that would have been hers. And I decided not to do that. I had decided to live off of it and to create, another career path, an acting career path, as you know. And now things have slowed down. And this is it. So, like I say, the impact for me around this regret is a lack of self expression and a big lack of freedom for myself. And lately, especially since COVID, I have not wanted to get out of bed. I haven't even filed my taxes the last 2 years because I have so much shame and fear around what I owe. Like, I fear debt. I fear debt. I've have had shame around debt since I was a young man. And somehow I keep putting myself in it. And that's where I have a blind spot around it. I have a blind spot around money. And I won't even get help for it because I fear that people are going to make me wrong and people are going to judge me around it. And at the same time, I judge folks around money too. Now, I've done that since I was 15 years old. The reason why I'm making this video is because there may be some of you that may have the shame around in this area, and there may be some of you haven't. I don't know. But like living up to people's expectations that everything is all right, or living into an expectation that everything is positive, it's become very repressive. And I feel like that in today's society, we aren't a space to where we can go and talk with each other. The shame and regret has stopped me from filing my taxes. The shame and regret has stopped me from pursuing something in college to go back to school. It has stopped me from pursuing other business ventures that I said that I wanted to do, and it even hinders me from it even hinders me from asking for help. I just feel like that's a mark of shame to ask for money from people. That I have this myth that money ruins relationships, that money ruins trust. And that's why I go ahead and I struggle just to make it on my own as best as I can at whatever cost. I also feel like that in the area of money, money is used against people, against me, to somehow have power over people. Then in some context. Here, this was a few of the contexts that I retain in my mind around money, and I don't know what else to do. I would go and get therapy, I would go and get coaching, but guess what that takes? Money. That takes money. My shame around money also fuels and enables me to go and eat emotionally, and to overeat a lot, and to worry about it, and to have some sort of escape that I don't have to deal with my money. I haven't balanced my checkbook in probably in about 10 years. Or I really haven't balanced it. No, I haven't balanced it since I retired from Publix. So that goes to show you the mindset that I have around money. I hear people tell me, if I had more money, I feel better. Let me tell you something. I had more money, and I still didn't feel better. Because when you don't know what to do with it, and when you don't have a proper psychology around it, or even an empowered context with it, you're not going to have any integrity in that area. You're not going to have any power in that area at all. Doesn't matter how much money you have. Look at all the athletes and entertainers that have made a gross amount of money, but then what do they do with it? What do they do with it? What kind of mindset do they have? What kind of context do they have? What kind of myths and stories do they have around money? And I've said for a long time, unless if I have money, I'm not valuable. So, all right, here's me opening up around that, and I've got to get to work. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye. Thanks for listening.